This destination took us places we haven't been before, and short travel delivered a cracker.
What an incredible skyline. Singapore, or Singapore as the locals like to call it, literally means the Lion City. Behind me is the city's most iconic structure. It's called the Merlion. Now you'll see there's a fishing tail. That symbolizes that this used to be a fishing village. The water symbolizes wealth. Take a look at what that wealth has created.
While NASA focus on turning Mars into a place people can live, here, a concrete and steel jungle coexist with the plant kingdom.
The gardens by the bay are one of Singapore's newest exhibits, and walking around here, you really get that feeling that you're entering the surreal world of Avatar, especially here in the Super Tree Grove. I must say, this takes botanical gardens to a whole new level.
These man-made super trees mimic natural trees by using solar panels to convert light to energy and offer a view of the future where ecosystems are preserved in vast greenhouses.
The Flower Dome is a true technological wonder. Now, what you guys can't see, but what I can definitely feel is that outside there it's 80 degrees humidity. Inside here it's actually quite cool and dry. They've extracted all of that humid air. Now, the 5 plant regions in here are the 5 Mediterranean regions, starting with the Australian, the South American, the Californian, the Mediterranean Basin, and lastly the South African, the Western Cape region. Let's see if we can find ourselves a protea today.
The plants are prized specimens, and the engineering even more so, in the world's largest columnless greenhouse. Acting like an eggshell to control the environment, it's done a fine job of growing our national flowers.
Feeling right at home and proudly South African. Over there we've got the Strelitzia, and over here we've got the Protea. But as impressive as this dome is, I believe next door is quite something else.
The set designers of Jurassic Park could learn a lot here. For a country which has very little of its original rainforest left, this mountain in the clouds is a treasure and shows off plant life from tropical highlands up to more than 3 kilometers above sea level.
This really is another feat of human engineering. This is the cloud forest. Now, this is a man-made mountain. It's 35 meters high. There's 130,000 different plants on here, 400 different species. The waterfall itself is 30 meters high. And honestly, you need to take time to really take this in, because it's something special.
Over 10 million tourists visit the city each year, many on business who often return with their families. One of the places that brings them back is the Pan-Pacific Singapore, which has consistently been voted the world's leading business hotel.
Hello, Janez. Great. Welcome to Pan-Pacific Singapore.
Thank you. I believe the hotel's just undergone quite an extensive renovation.
Yes, we're under renovation for about 5 months. So what you're looking at now is our brand new lobby. A very striking feature of the lobby here is actually the pod-like seats that we have, which are floating above this water feature, as well as the 22-meter long bar, the longest hotel bar in Singapore right now. For the pods, basically, they resemble lanterns that are actually floating up above the sea, just like in Taiwan, where they write wishes on the lantern and then they release it up above the ocean.
And here, the technology comes to you.
Good morning, Mr. Janez. Welcome to Pan Pacific.
Good morning.
I just need your signature for the check-in.
Wow, on the iPad, very fancy.
Yeah, actually iPad check-ins are a new feature and convenience that we offer to travelers, so they don't actually have to queue up at the reception desk and get checked in.
It's brilliant. Should we take a look at the rest of the hotel?
Sure, let me bring you around.
Thank you, sir.
80% of Singaporeans speak and write English, taking their city to top spot in the world's easiest places to do business and making it a breeze for holiday makers too.
Well, welcome to the Pacific Club, which is located on the top floor of the hotel on level 38. We've got floor-to-ceiling windows, which gives you a 360-degree bird's eye view of Singapore and the Bay Area. And this level is actually exclusive to guests who are staying in suites on our club floors. But I mean, if you're staying in any of the other room categories on any of the other floors, you can actually buy access to the club as well. So as part of the experience, we've got champagne breakfast up here, we've got afternoon tea, sunset cocktails and canapes, and a complimentary late checkout until 5 p.m.
What an incredible location. I can sense I'm really going to enjoy my stay here.
I sure hope you do.
Shore travel had brought us to a balmy destination where the mercury is almost guaranteed to nestle between 24 and 31 degrees. Perfect conditions for Janez to face off with an old foe of his. Make that an old phobia.
So on an overcast day in Singapore, your conventional tourist might be out in a shopping mall buying a new camera or a computer. I, on the other hand, am facing one of my biggest fears once again, heights. I'm going to be ziplining from the top of Sentosa Island all the way down to that small little island down there. I think it's about 75 meters high, am I right?
Yep, 75 meters high and about 450 meters lengthwise. Okay, I think like top speed you hit is about 75 to 80 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
Yep.
Now I've got bad news for you because I'm actually quite a nervous traveler.
I mean, we do have diapers around if you want them. I can just hook you up with a diaper.
Can I get me one quickly and we'll just stop that rolling?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this, sure. Let's go.
Okay, ready? Goodbye.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh! Upside down, baby! Having 3 wires running in parallel means you can have a scream fest with 2 friends or all by yourself.
Whoa! The difference between this and bungee jumping is you can actually sit back, look out there and enjoy the view. And I finally feel like I'm getting over this fear of heights phobia of mine. I'm ready to take on any flying challenge.
Singapore is an aviation hub and a stopover on the kangaroo route from Sydney to London.
Excellent. My boarding pass. Fantastic, thank you.
Hey, Janez, I'm Jonathan. Welcome to Flight Experience. Today you're going to be flying a Boeing 737-800 and we're going to Hong Kong's old Kai Tak Airport.
It seems I'm sitting in the cockpit today.
That's right. You're in the captain's seat on the left, I'm the co-pilot seat on the right. Let's go.
Excellent, that's a first for me.
Amazingly, for such a tiny state, they have 8 airports here, those in the simulator being exact replicas of the real ones. Nobody wants a TV presenter taxiing down a real runway.
Okay, ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, so push the parking brake off, move this lever forwards. One hand on the thrust levers here. Okay. First of all, move the thrust levers forwards until we get to 40%. Okay, you see we're starting to move. Now forwards until we get to 10. That's it. So keep moving the levers forwards all the way until we get to 10. Co-pilot always has his hand on the bottom of the throttle. Good. Look outside. We're coming up to our rotation speed now where we're going to bring the aircraft into the air. So when I say V1, you put both hands on the controls. V1 and rotate. Pull backwards until the aircraft lifts off. All right. Very nice. Push the controls forwards a little now. Good. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Pull the gear lever out and up.
There we go.
All right, nice takeoff. Very good. Nothing for me to do. I just sit and watch. So you're doing a nice, good job here. You can see parts of Singapore as we're going.
Beautiful.
Pretty, huh?
Easy. Easy flying. Until you actually get into a proper plane and then you freeze up, don't you?
You're actually doing a really good job. You're doing very well.
Fantastic. Jonathan, is this purely for amusement and fun, or is this actually something that pilots train with?
This is a real flight simulator. So we use this aircraft for professional pilot training. I'm a flight training instructor, so we do professional pilot training, but it's one of the few places in the world where you can go if you're a member of the public and you can experience what it's exactly like to be sitting where you are, which is the captain's seat. Nice landing, wow. Very smooth. Reversers are here, pull backwards.
Look at that.
Welcome to Hong Kong.
Wow, what a
brilliant landing.
I must tell you, I feel like the flying bug has really bitten. That's dangerous, right?
Yep.
Having flown a virtual Boeing, Janez was now going to take flight himself at the world's largest wind tunnel for indoor skydiving. Thomas Sumner was our instructor here at a facility that hosts the Indoor Skydiving World Championships.
Okay, so arms up just a little bit. Okay. Right there. Bend your legs slowly till you see a thumbs up. Right there, perfect.
Great, got the technique. Tommy, what is the difference between this and normal skydiving?
Basically, normal skydiving is like if you were swimming in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Outside, you have a lot of room. In the tunnel, you have a very small confined space. So you can learn to do all the same exact things that you can in the sky, except in a very precise and accurate positioning. But once you're inside, you're actually going to feel a lot of wind, first of all, coming up into you. After that, you kind of get over the breathing and everything. It's just a lot of fun, a lot of adrenaline pumping through you, something you've never felt before.
Now, once I'm suited up and I'm standing at the door, what should I remember?
Basically, remember to come up with your arms under your chin, with your chin up, staying nice and relaxed. I'll give you a thumbs up, and then you can fall inside. And then I'm going to catch you, We're going to open up into the body position with our arms nice and bent, with our chin up, looking forward, and then you're going to go ahead and fly around when I let go. If you come to a wall, easily just go ahead and push off the wall, and you'll come right back to the middle of the tunnel safe and sound. Now after you get comfortable, and you start actually, I can see you're enjoying yourself here, I'm going to hold on to you, and we're going to go flying a little bit higher while we're in there.
This experience is as close as it gets to falling from 12,000 to 3,000 feet on a real skydive.
Oh my goodness, my nerves are completely shattered. There's almost more wind force in there than normal skydiving. When it takes you up and it drops you, it's mind-blowing, but still a lot of fun. You've got to do that.
Having earned his wings twice, Janez asked that you now call him the Singapore Flyer, a name he'll share with this, the city's giant Ferris wheel.
Bun, I believe this is the highest observation wheel in the world.
Yes, it is. It's 165 meters. It's the world's largest, and it's about 42 stories high. And there are 28 capsules, which can have 28 people inside at any one time, and it goes 28 times during the day. So 282828 is a really auspicious number where the Chinese are concerned.
Every time I think I've seen it all, Singapore surprises me with something new.
Yes, Singapore is very innovative, and we're always trying to come up with new things and new experiences to excite and thrill visitors. So every time you come, no matter who you come with, there'll be a wonderful experience waiting for you here.
Take a look at that. What a view. I almost feel like I should be saying, hello, this is Janez, your captain speaking. I hope you've enjoyed your many flights with us today. I, for one, have had the most incredible day in this forever changing city. And I can say that I've really ended my day on a high. Literally.
If you ever get the chance to see this city for yourself, jump.
Air travel works very well with the pilots up front in the cockpit and travelers like Janez at the back. And as good as he was in the simulator, may they never swap seats.
Explore Singapore with tailor-made packages from Shore Travel. From only 18,351 Rand per person sharing for 4 nights, including return airfares from Joburg. Call your nearest Shore Travel agent or visit shoretravel.co.za. Shore Travel, make memories for life.